Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on here and talk about TI for a second and why it is so fucking toxic for so many ENFJs, INFJs, and just kind of, people who have dominant or top extroverted feelings. So yeah, let's go. First off, I just want to say that it's really funny because if you look at ENFJs or INFJs videos on YouTube, you so often see that they are like in awe of TI. It's for ENFJ, it's their least dominant function, it's their inferior function, and so it's kind of like something that a lot of people feel like they aspire to, that internal like thought process of how to build things and everything that TI is, the rational like connections between things and the patterns and all of that. So it's funny because I was watching a video with an INFJ, and he was talking about like his TI-SE loop when he's really fucking unhealthy, and I thought that was I was so grateful he talked about that, because here's the thing, like being an ENFJ or INFJ or ESFJ or whatever, people who use extroverted feeling intensely, it's funny because there's this book, and I'll link it in the below, but it was like, I think it's called Was That Me? And she talks about how when each type gets into periods of stress, they use their most inferior function, and they can get fucking into a lot of trouble with that. And for ENFJ, I found that the TI is so dangerous because when you are healthy and in a good state of mind, using TI is a beautiful thing, like at work and stuff, and actually planning how to make a project or whatever. But when you're in a period of stress, that is the last function you want to fucking use. Like, honestly, people. In the video to the INFJ, he kind of talks about how he gets stuck in this like rumination in his mind, and ultimately that's what it's about. When the ENFJ or extroverted feeler gets into an unhealthy frame of mind and uses their TI, we start fucking spinning our wheels like crazy, and oftentimes the more we think about it, the more stuck we become, and the more stuck we become, the more we isolate from other people, and it's unhealthy as shit. Like, it's funny because I know it seems counterintuitive, because you would think like, oh, I need to get away and think about this and stuff, and actually what I found is that ENFJs or extrovert feelers, like, we will think about things we can't be forced to think about things that have to do with emotions in a way that is logical, if that makes any sense. So what I mean is, like, if you're going through shit and you broke up with your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, you can't expect to think out that process rationally and really do justice to it or feel like it's being healthy. I have found that the more you use TI in stressful situations, the more you fucking spin your wheels and get like totally stuck in the mud and just obsessive. Like, ENFJs, we can be so obsessive sometimes, I've noticed, and really be like thinking and 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 thinking. And before you fucking know it, a week has passed, bitch. You look like a hot mess. You haven't eaten any meals. Your like 5-day beard is just nasty as fuck. No one wants to see it. No one wants to see it. So, what to do about that? Actually, and what I love about this is I came across a website once that was like, use your dominant function And when you're under stress, use your dominant function. And I love that because especially with extroverted feelers, here's what I found. We don't need to overthink about these things and think and think and think. That's gonna happen naturally. What we actually really, really need to do is get the emotions out of our body. And it's funny, it's kind of ironic. We need to extrovert the feeling. So it's so important to take a walk, get into nature, blah, blah, blah. Like, do something that pushes that internal thought process into an emotional catalyst outside of your body. And what I found is hugely powerful. This is artistic and creative things. Like, something that creatively extroverts that toxic feeling, like painting, poetry, whatever, like fucking going out there and bashing some cars with bats in a healthy and creative way, of course. But being artistic, especially, and abstract painting is beautiful for me, like to really push those emotions out of my body and allow me to process it and come to peace with it and heal. And I just want to say that because all you ENFJs out there, I know you feel sometimes like you have to go into your little cubby hole and think and think and think and think. And there's nothing wrong with that on occasion, but often it's the last thing you want to do when you are under stress. And what you actually want to do is purge those emotions out so that you can process them, heal, and just be where you want to be. So, hey, I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.